Your next match is a singles contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
And now, everyone, I'm a vegetarian, but this match has got a lot of protein to it. It also involves the former Southwest Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the longest reigning Southwest Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He is a former Southwest Wrestling Tag Team Champion. He is one of the pillars of Southwest Wrestling. He is the Stallion, Chris Bronson. The sounds of Dire Straits echoing through the Trinity Centre, as they have done so many times before. Chris Bronson, he may not be the champion anymore, but he is still as arrogant as there ever was. Looking to rack up some more wins, looking to get back that title against JJ Gale. We'll see if a Shire's kiss will be in the immediate future of the Trinity Centre, as Bronson, the Stallion, does his rounds.
The former Southwest Wrestling Champion, a man who kept hold of the gold by hook or by crook for 478 consecutive days, the Stallion, Chris Bronson!
As Sean Amos said, by hook or by crook, the former Southwest Wrestling Heavyweight Champion is taking on the Rees Maker, the alpha male himself, Iestyn Rees. And with a name like the alpha male, and with a physique like that, Chris Bronson has got a hell of a task in front of him.
Making his way to the ring, he is the people's powerhouse, the Rees Maker, Iestyn Rees!
With the song Do You Wanna Taste It, we'll see if Iestyn will be getting a taste of victory here against the former champion, the former heavyweight and tag team champion. Iestyn Rees himself has been here many times in Southwest Wrestling. Probably one of the more notable matches against Bullet at WrestleVersary. We'll see if Iestyn can get a big win underneath what I would assume, when he wears trousers, a very big belt. Both these men are horses. It is canonical that I'm a baby boy who likes big boy matches. And these are two very big boys. Our official Rory White, good luck to you, bud. And these two, Iestyn Rees, certainly with years advantage ahead of him. He's got the height and arguably he's got the mass. I mean, like, Chris Bronson's no slouch. And like, this is the thing. When you're watching this online, it's very hard to describe how big these men are. They are absolutely ginormous. So Chris Bronson, arguably, even though being the former champion, maybe a little bit of an underdog. But don't let the Stallion tell you I said that. Iestyn Rees built like a brick. poop house. And there is no, or at least appears to be no bringing down the Rees maker. John Cena could never, and that's what separated Chris. Well, speaking of separated, I think Chris Bronson's shoulders separated from his arm. And for a brief point of time, Chris Bronson separated from this mortal coil. But that's what separated Chris Bronson from all other champions for the longest time. As Sean Amos said, by hook or by crook, the intelligence of the Stallion is not to be underrated. And now just very much taking his time. For the longest time it was the Stallion's field. It was his yard. And now that he has got the championship, what is next for Bronson? Well, flying across the ring was the immediate next thing to do, and now being battered by Iestyn Rees. Being battered by this behemoth of a Welshman. Oh, Jesus Christ. Headbutts and chops, oh my. And, well, Chris Bronson might be saying oh my, he might be saying something a little bit stronger than that as his head is brought to that turnbuckle post. Iestyn Rees now very, very much in control. At this moment of time, it's all been Rees thus far, just dragging Bronson along, finally getting a little bit of space and now doing the same. Bronson thus far hasn't had a clear spree of momentum, but now the Stallion laying in the stampede and now choking the life out of Iestyn Rees. And to say it's obvious, if you can't breathe, you can't do much. But Iestyn Rees can apparently cartwheel and clothesline you. Now with a barrage. Got him up, got him down. Iestyn Rees has been everywhere in wrestling. Not just SWW, World of Sport as well. And with a hell of an elbow drop, look at the height. Cover, first cover. And it won't be the last cover. Frustration. You would think Iestyn wanting to put on a display here. We talk about Chris Bronson wanting to get back his gold. Iestyn Rees hasn't had a chance. At least recently to compete for the gold. But very clever from Bronson, raking the eyes out of our official's viewpoint. And now just laying in the hooves. As mentioned, Bronson hasn't been able to do a big move as of yet. We need to find some sort of way. Dropkick will be a very good start from the Stallion. And just taking in those chorus of boos, as he so often did when he was champion. Forearm, and now a clothesline in return from Bronson. And for the first time in this match, Rees looks dazed. Bronson on the firm foot. After enduring a barrage now, chops of his own, of the knife edge variety from Chris Bronson. And again, you just hear that echoing across the Trinity Center. Oh, Jesus. Chris Bronson, I don't know how he's still standing after that. Rees really laying it into him, and you can just see the welts and the redness on the chest of Rees now as well, who is, I would assume, 0% body fat. Bronson will need to be careful as well. Bronson very much a hothead, a brawler. Bronson catching him, suplex, clean as you would like. Cover now. Rees kicking out. And now catching that. Oh, wow. That was stupendous from the Stallion. I've not seen Chris utilise that adding more guns to the arsenal for Stallion. You would have seen Chris, not just in SWW, but in New Wave as well. Rip Pro Kingdom as well, making waves wherever he goes for Stallion, and just kneeing Iestyn Rees straight in the gut. Nothing pretty about that, just all effective. Elbow drop as well. Not giving Iestyn enough, you can just hear the panting from Iestyn there as well. Might be something wrong, might be something wrong with the breathing there, very smart, getting the hand out. Ring awareness there by Bronson. Chris Bronson as well, just to comment on it, has been really putting in the work as well. Arguably one of the best shapes I've ever seen Chris Bronson as well. Looking absolutely tremendous. And that's saying something when you have to go up against Iestyn Rees. Look at the big back body drop straight on the hip. Iestyn creating some space for himself. A little bit of space now being created between the two. Bronson still favouring that hip, you can see there too. Crowd firmly behind Rees now. Drop toe hold straight into the turnbuckle post, and Rees looks, official double checking just to see how he's doing. He looks dazed, he looks confused, and this is prime opportunity now for Chris Bronson to take advantage. And now Bronson with the jaw jacking, taking it outside. Here's the brawling aspect of Chris Bronson that we know so well, utilising his environment to the best of his ability and soaking in the, well, we'd call it adoration, but it would be a lie to call it adoration. You would think Chris Bronson as well, looking for that Shire's kiss. The move that has won him championships, the move that has defended championships, but he's quite content of doing something very dangerous here. Oh my god. Chris, no, don't do this. Come on now, Chris. This is endangering a life. Oh. That is nasty. If Iestyn Rees was having problems breathing before, then certainly he will now. Bronson will be very content to take a count out. And Iestyn just, he doesn't know where he is. That's a very thin gangway as well. Bronson demanding a count out. Our official Rory White doing his due diligence. Iestyn does not know where he is. He's actually calling away from the ring too. And now Bronson getting in an argument with one of our fans as well. The Trinity Centre has always proven to be a very hot and very raucous crowd, and it is no different this time round. Rees has risen, and now he's going to get his due. Rees, flying shoulder block. Bronson was not expecting that. Rees looking for some clotheslines. And now Bronson is getting a little taste of it. Managing to catch a boot up though to Iestyn. Caught, power slam, good lord. 2. Not quite a 3 though. Not quite a 3. But Rees is primed. He's engaged. Got him up. And slamming him down. The Stallion looks out of it. Rees going for a spear. Missed. Spine buster. Chris Bronson style. 1, 2. No. One of the best spine busters in the game, Chris Bronson. But couldn't keep Iestyn Rees down. And now, Chris Bronson looking for a pile driver, certainly in his repertoire. But can't quite get the massive muscle up. Rees, spear, broken in half. Chris Bronson is. 1, 2, no. That took probably all the willpower of Chris Bronson to kick out that. Cut in half with that spear. But maybe Rees is looking for it again. Rees also has that F5 in him. We'll see if he can do it here. Not quite. Maintains wrist control. Bronson, kick to the gut. Pile driver. Connects. Top of the head. Broken crown. 1, 2. No. And Bronson is absolutely seething at our official Rory White now. He thinks that was a 3. That might have been a 2.9. But that's still not a 3. And now digging into his bag of dastardly tricks. Fiddling with things that shouldn't be fiddled. Rees is in prime. Oh, Rory, how do you keep on getting into these situations, mate? Oh, referee, Rory White is out. Oh, that's a humdinger right there. We have seen this time and time before. Bronson looking to stampede Iestyn Rees's head into the mat. This seems all too familiar during the Stallion's reign. And he is looking for it. Will it connect? Shy as Keats can't quite connect, but an F5 can. Bronson went flying, but our referee is still down. Iestyn Rees still pinning. Rory, make the pin. But he's called for the bell. Iestyn Rees thought that was a pin, but not quite. Our announcer, Sean Amos, looking to make a decision. This might be a disqualification towards Iestyn.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via disqualification, the Stallion, Chris Bronson.
Well, a win's a win's a win's a win's a win's a win, and Chris Bronson will not be arguing that. Scurrying away, but trotting away victorious. Chris Bronson has got the victory. Iestyn Rees suffering yet another loss. We'll see how he bounces back from this. I'm sure this will not be the last we see of the Rees Maker, and we'll see where he goes from here.